A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Tobias Harris.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason, working things out.
Now here's Melton. Embiid, a screen on Clarkson. Melton passes to Embiid. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When he's in the zone, Embiid can just knock it down, turning the pass immediately into points.
Olynyk up top. Clarkson outside. Offline with a 3.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Now here's Maxey, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Olynyk with some nice D. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Now here's Conley. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Embiid finds Harris. And he drives in. Takes the 3. Melton misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Clarkson outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Melton against Clarkson. Pass to Maxey. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Utah has possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the 3-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
For 3, Maxey. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Olynyk passes to Markkanen. Off target from outside. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Embiid. Last game, 26 points for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
With the step back, here's Clarkson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. That one misses for Clarkson. Doris, it's been interesting to watch Utah's transformation into an offensive force.
What's fascinating about it, BA, is there was a time where the Jazz was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that defense led to winning. Then they transitioned from a team that went into the three-point revolution wholeheartedly, bought in completely to the pace and space and the need to be able to shoot the three well. And listen, they had a ton of success, but they never could get over the hump in the playoffs.
Beasley, the pass to Gay. Over Milton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Sexton. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Talen Horton-Tucker, Colin Sexton out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Rudy Gay. Sexton passes to Gay. From the low block. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
First free throw is good. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the three. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Harris has checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Milton. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Sixers leading. Here's Thibault. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Thibault's got his first basket.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Beasley finds Sexton. To the inside. The shot off that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Harrell. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. They get it again. And the basket is good. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Beasley hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Embiid, guarded by Olynyk. Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Embiid, a screen on Conley. Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Conley. Vanderbilt, a screen on Maxey to the paint. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Tucker. From deep, Melton. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One of the things you've watched in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
The score now all even. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Harris outside. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Markkanen. And when you look at Jarrett Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. Plays the 4, but because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
Out to Harris. The 3 is up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. House comes in for Tobias Harris. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. And a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in for Horton Tucker. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Milton. Drains it from 9 feet away. Milton's gotten his first bucket of the night. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Melton against Clarkson. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top, up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to 1 shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Sixers leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid, drawing comparisons to some legendary big men, he said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Melton. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Embiid, a screen on Clarkson. Puts up the 8-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Harris's shot is good.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
And Utah calls time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tucker. And it's Thibault in for Melton. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's Clarkson. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor. Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Sexton. The kick out to Gay. The whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
That one on Harris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gay. And the 76ers with some changes. House, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. And so he hits both. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Harrell, a screen on Sexton. Here's Milton. Here's Harrell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Fourth, the Jazz.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
That's good from Harrell.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Harrell hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Beasley outside. Pass to Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got his first points of the night.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Milton. Inside, Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Gay, a screen on Milton. Now here's Clarkson. From behind the arc. And Milton pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Donald. Here's Korkmaz. Korkmaz on the wing. Pass to House. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Milton. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Sixers on top, up 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. spend a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So the Jazz 5 right now. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at small forward. Harris's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thibault. Sexton passes to Conley. Over Maxey. Misses off the right iron. The Sixers leading. Back to Harris. Outside Thibault. Clock is at 3. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Conley. The 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Sexton against Thibault. Olynyk with a screen on Thibault. Outside Olynyk for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Harris. Another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 8. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Tucker's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Thibault. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The free throw drops for Harris. 1:57 left in the fourth. Now Sexton. down low. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Embiid against Olynyk. And the basket by Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
13 feet out. The shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside Maxey. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tobias Harris.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Six to shoot. Here's House. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Niang. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Beasley outside. And here's Sexton. From deep, Gay hits the three-pointer. Milton with it. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks so much. DJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, TJ.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tobias Harris.